That was some very mellow music.
It made me feel like I was listening to a
It
shoegaze
was really
record.
mellow. It, like, almost made me wanna take a nap. Now I'm sleepy. I gotta drink some beer to, get
So
awake.
the people that actually hopped on to watch us, do you think they fell asleep in between now? I mean, that started now. Do you
I
think
don't
they,
know, I guess we'll just watch to see how long they're on.
are we just screaming? Are you just screaming to the microphone?
You know? Like, how long are you on there, right? I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. We're reviewing movies today, right?
Yeah, we're doing two of them, and then we're also playing a Star Wars game.
Playing a Star Wars game. Oh, cool. Can I play some Star Wars game with you?
Yeah, well, I'm administering the game to you.
What can I administrate a game to you?
What's it called?
I don't know. Find a Star Wars game. Give me a second. You know how easy it would be for me to be like, no, that's not what I want. Everything keeps on messing up here. I'm trying to do stuff and it's just not doing what I want it to do. Chris, it's not. Tell it to do what I want it to do.
Neil's computer, do what you want, who he wants it to do.
Like, for some reason, my computer, like when I was popping up a window, went halfway between my monitor and halfway to my laptop. So it's like really big here, and then it's like really small on my laptop.
Did you ever play Star Wars Commander, where you could like it was like a political game where you could incite riots on different planets and stuff like that?
Yes, I played
That
it for a
that
minute.
was
I did not. It was not one of my faves, but yes, I did.
that came out like in 1999, 2001, but I had and I liked it a lot.
Nice. I remember I played Old Republic. That was a good one. That's my favorite.
Hmm.
Knights of the Old Republic 2 was,
Yeah,
the best of all
that's a
time.
legendary game, man.
That's legendary.
I like Shadows of the
Leg
Empire for the 64, but no one seems to like that one like I did.
Which one is it?
Shadows of the Empire.
Oh, dude, I like Shadows of the
Me
Empire. I
too,
like
man.
anything Star Wars, to be honest. I've never been really like, oh my god, that game sucks.
Mm.
Like the only one, like I love the Battlefront games,
Oh
one
yeah,
and
those are good.
two.
Those are good. Those are fun.
Freaking love those. Oh my gosh. Um, let's see here. We're just getting things sized up. There's that. There's that. I think I have everything ready to go. Now, the thing is well, wait a minute. Let me look for something real quick. Let me just do this, do that. Okay. And I got a few here. These are pretty simple.
Well, dude, I'm
These are
pretty simple.
really
Like if you ask me like who said this, I'm like, I'm not. I don't fucking know who said it.
okay,
So,
cool. Cool. Some pretty simple. But you know what? It's a weird thing about Star Wars Day is, Chris,
what's that?
is you just don't know if your lightsaber is going to work or not.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, welcome to a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today, yes, today in the wonderful world of make believe that we call movie entertainment, we are celebrating the biggest holiday. The day we're recording this, we are celebrating one of the biggest holidays in all of cinema, and that is Star Wars Day. It is May 4th, where we're at right now. So, whatever day you are at. As you know, Chris, Star Wars is a big thing. You got C3PO, Han Solo, Princess Leia.
The shorts.
Uh, oh, that's Spaceballs.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
well, you have Luke
right.
Skywalker. Um,
That's
oh,
not
wait a minute.
that's not it.
That's the Four Horsemen. That's
Okay.
Ric Flair. Okay.
Mm.
Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, everybody's favorite person
Yeah.
from the Star Wars, Spock.
Yeah. Spock. Yeah.
But don't forget to live long and prosper. Okay. But
There we go.
everybody has to remember though that 4th is not is just a Jedi holiday, and some
Yeah.
people still have to work today. So may the force be with you.
Probably she didn't put like work up there. Nanny, you know.
There we go.
Yeah.
May the fourth be with you. So everybody have a wonderful day, and also make sure to treat each other nicely. Later on, we're going to have a nice little Star Wars trivia thing going on to just to certify the day, to have a little fun.
But
We'll do some Star Wars trivia. We'll have a good time with it.
real quick, may the fourth be with you.
Hey, Revenge of the Fifth.
Oh, I was saying, may the fourth be with all of us.
I love you.
I know.
One of the most classic lines of all times.
Is it true that he just ad-libbed that line?
That's what I hear. I
Yeah.
mean, and it's Harrison Ford at this point. Are you going to question him?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's a crotchety old man now.
All right. So anyway, we are reviewing 2 movies again today, like we do every single episode of Movies That Have Sunk and Some to Do. First movie that we will review today is by the people that brought you Star Wars, Disney.
Yeah, it's
well, they
Disney.
didn't bring the original, but whatever. But still, they have been making the live action remakes for a while now, and this is another live action remake of the animated movie Peter Pan, but instead
it's very different. It's very different. So
it's different, and only we'll talk about it. It's different. It's not really that different. They just add a few things from the book, and we'll talk about it here in a little bit. But it's not just Peter Pan; it's Peter Pan and Wendy. The main actor in this playing Peter Pan. Now, again, he is a young actor because, of course, he is. It's Peter Pan. I mean, Peter Pan's a little boy. So the only role we could get of clip from him was him as Peter Pan. So here is Alexander Milano.
She is a fairy. If I know one thing about fairies, it's that they don't take kindly to being called bugs.
Are you Peter Pan?
Were you expecting someone else?
Yeah, it's just like introducing role, right? Like he hadn't done the other ones.
Yeah, and I mean, I mean, he's in like 3 other things, but it was all things I could not find to grab.
Yeah, sure.
Also, in this movie, I didn't know this is where she was from. She looked familiar when I saw the movie.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
Then I was like, oh, she's from Black Widow. She played the young Natasha or young Black Widow. Here she is playing. Her name's Wendy Darling. In this movie, it's Ever Anderson.
Yelena! Daddy! Get away from her! Don't touch her! Я буду стрелять! Don't touch her! I will kill you all! Я буду стрелять! Не трогайте ее!
Honey, you're gonna need to hand me that gun.
I don't want to go back there. I want to stay in Ohio. You can't take her. You can't. She's only 6.
You were even younger.
From Black Widow.
Black Widow, the scene when they're about to get taken away.
She really looks like a young Scarlett Johansson.
I know, right?
It's
even in this movie.
Yeah.
Also in this movie, the one, the only, I love him a lot, man. It was. You know what's so great about my job here at the podcast?
What's that?
It's like sometimes these clips are awesome just because I get to go through these people's complete avatar of everything, and I went through everything. I went through I Heart Huckabees,
Gotta Come, sure.
Closer. Like I'm trying to think of all the movies off of them, but here he is, the one, the only, playing Mr. Captain James Hook, Jude Law.
What have I got? Really? Some money in my pocket. Some nice threads. Fancy car at my disposal. And I'm single. Yeah. Unattached. Free as a bird. I don't depend on nobody. Nobody depends on me. My life's my own. but I don't have peace of mind.
From Alfie. Did you ever see the original Alfie with Michael Caine?
Dude, yeah, of course.
Michael
I did,
Caine.
when the new one came out, I
Mhm.
was working at Blockbuster, I think, at the
Oh yeah.
time
Okay.
when the new Alfie came out,
Mhm.
or I just got over working at Blockbuster or something. So I was in that movie mode still of like, watching everything you
Yeah.
possibly can. And by any means, it was just one of the movies um that we had the original, we had the new one,
Oh
and
yeah.
I
Okay.
I watched both of them at the same time,
I
like within the same day, like
my
one after the other.
yeah, my girlfriend was super into Jude Law at that time.
Mhm.
So we saw Alfie like the weekend
Yeah.
it came out.
Did you
And
get
she was
head?
just no, but she wanted to give Jude Law head. So it made that happen. I don't know. I haven't talked to her in years. So
All right. So anyway, moving on. The guy who's playing the right hand man, just like Peter Pan has Wendy, Captain Hook always has his right hand man, Mr. Smee himself. Hello.
Jim, yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Jim,
Yeah, Jim. My monitor just went off.
okay. Jim Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan, it's everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, wait a minute, everybody. Let's just restart this.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Just like Peter Pan has Wendy, Captain Hook has his right hand man Smee. Here he is playing Smee in this round, Jim Gaffigan.
I have 5 kids. I used to have more, but I ate them. 5 kids. I love it, but I don't know what happened. 10 years ago, I couldn't get a date. And now my apartment's literally crawling with babies. It's like I left peanut butter out or something. Strangers, for some reason, think I'm unaware that it's a lot of kids. 5 kids, that's a lot of kids. Oh, you think so? Thanks for the heads up. Do you mind if I stab you on the head?
Oh, Jim, I saw him at Starlight like 4 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, I can't remember. I saw him. It's been a while. I mean, like, I don't even think he was with my wife. So if that tells you how long it was.
It was weird because when I saw him live, they actually have like he came back to the encore and just done bits I've heard before, like the Hot Pockets bit, stuff like that.
Right.
He just
And-
thrown that shit in. He just had no.
Also in this movie, Alan Tudyk, Molly Parker.
Mhm.
I mean, there's so many people. We'll talk about it later. And that's Peter Pan and Wendy.
Mhm.
Now, the movie that Chris made me watch, made me watch.
Mhm.
Even a director we interviewed a week or two ago made it very clear that he will never watch this movie ever again.
But he said he liked it.
He said it's a good movie to understand certain cinematography
Or
things.
cinema things, movie things.
Yeah. And that's cool. And I get that.
You didn't tip your hand this early. Come on, dude.
But anyway, so the wonderful actor. So first, the movie, it's by Ari Aster. It is Beau is Afraid, and featuring the one, the only Joaquin Phoenix.
My life is nothing but a comedy.
Well, let me get this straight. You think that killing those guys is funny?
I do. And I'm tired of pretending it's not. Comedy is subjective, Murray. Isn't that what they say? All of you, the system that knows so much, you decide what's right or wrong the same way that you decide what's funny or not.
From Joker, when Arthur Fleck is talking to
Yeah,
Robert
a
De Niro.
really good film, a really good movie.
Just not a Joker movie.
It's not a Joker movie. I hate saying that. And then people are like, oh, there's different versions. And it's like, great. Just one time, give me the original. Just one time. Just
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
Just once, give me the original Joker. Anyway, we're not going to go into that. But anyway, good movie. Joaquin Phoenix is actually a really good actor. I think I gave Chris crap about him the other day on.
Yeah, but I was like, why are you hating me? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like Joaquin Phoenix is actually a really good actor. Like, there's a lot of good movies that he's done over the time.
Well, I mean-
Especially when I went looking for clips, I literally
Yeah.
had
Yeah, a million.
a memory refreshment
Mm.
of so many. I watched half of Joker, literally.
Yeah.
Like when I was getting the clips. Also in this movie, Patti LaBelle, one of the biggest Broadway onstage actresses of all time. Patti LaBelle.
This low-life motherfucking brother of yours takes a dump at our kid's wedding, and that's all you're gonna say.
Well, what do you want me to say? We let him up there. You know what he does.
Brittany asked him to be Jackie Burke, so I don't know why you're yelling at him.
Who the fuck are you to talk to me like that?
Oh, Florrie.
Who invited you with your no underwear dress?
Sorry.
This is not.
Yeah, go, please.
What the fuck is your problem?
I don't have a problem.
You know what?
I don't.
You know what? Don't yell at me. Don't comment on my dress. Look at your fucking dress.
My dress is beautiful. Fuck you. Fuck you back. Fuck you back. Fuck you back.
It's time to cut the cake. It's time.
You're lucky. I don't get my brothers to touch a nutsack off before you hit the tunnel.
What's the problem? If the kids loved
Oh,
it.
come on, you're the mother. Oh, shut up, lady. Let me go. I'll see you again. I'll see you in hell, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's some fucking wild
It's from
shit
the
going on.
comedian.
There.
If you haven't seen that, and if you don't know all the voices in that scene, folks, literally that was Robert De Niro, Danny DeVito, Leslie Mann, and Patti LaBelle. I mean, like seriously, that is like the most jam pack of talent scene of just four people yelling at each other that you've ever seen in a long time. Really cool. All right, and also in this film, one of my favorite Broadway comedic stage actors of all time. I love anytime he's in anything, I check it out. Everything from Only Murders in This Building to, literally I'm the producer for Viking, like and everything. The one, the only, I believe this is from Birdcage is the clip I sent. This is Nathan Lane.
Oh, you must be Barbara. What a pretty child. Come here and give me a hug. Oh, don't be afraid. Oh, how adorable. She's shy.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you, Mrs. Coleman.
Goldman.
I thought the D was silent.
It is pronounced Coleman, isn't it? We've had some confusion.
Oh, yes, Coleman. The D is silent in America. It's Col d'Ilomont, or Cole of the Isle of Man in France, where Armand's chateau is, and Colderman in Greece, where Armand's work is, and finally the vulgar Coleman in Florida, where Armand's home is. So actually, we don't know where we are until we hear our last name pronounced.
I'm glad that laugh's in there. It's so fucking funny.
I love Nathan Lane, dude. His laugh just cheers me up. Like I just want to have there's some people in this world that are super famous and stuff like that. And there's like a list of 4 or 5 of them where I like literally just want to sit down and have a meal with them, have a good time, have
Nathan Lane's one of them.
beers. Nathan Lane's one of them. You know who else is another one of them?
Is it Parker Posey?
It is Parker Posey. I love like she just has has this attitude in life. Like I would never be creepy stalker on Parker Posey. I just want you to know this. It's not that kind of relationship. It's kind of I just really love watching her work.
Hasn't she always been gorgeous no matter what she's doing or what she's in?
You know what's funny? So I was talking about this movie to someone yesterday, and I said Parker Posey was in it, and he's like, "Man, she looks like the woman that's obtainable for me." And I was like, all right, man, I get that. Okay, she's the actress you think you could hang out with. I get it. All right. But here she is doing a famous line from one of her most famous movies. In fact, this is the reason she got the job.
Oh, yeah?
Was because of this movie, because it is one of his favorite movies of all time, The Best in Show. Here she is, Parker Posey.
Of course I've looked under the bed. Of course I've looked under the bed. That's where you look when you lose things. Yeah, what is she here for? What do you have? I called you here 30 minutes ago. You call yourself a maid? I am. Where are you from? You from this country? Because I know people at the INS, deportation officers don't come here and make a van, and then we'll pick you up. You will go back to where you came from. Lower your voice, I've been looking get your 20 minutes for your stupid toy. Go get your paper.
A lot of
Some dog
agitation
or
over a dog's toy.
A dog's toy?
Yes, that's
Well,
what we're
you don't know
talking
my
about.
dog.
There's a lot of
You
energy on
obviously
a
don't know
dog's-
my dog.
There's a pet store right downstairs. Why don't we go
A
down?
pet store down the stairs?
Yes.
What are you, a wizard, a genius? Why didn't you tell me that before? Thanks for your help, you stupid hotel manager!
I can definitely see why how she fits Elaine's character in that.
No, if you the thing is, if you notice in that scene, she doesn't make fun of them.
Yeah.
If you notice, everything she's saying to them, even though she's yelling at them, is actually nice or positive.
Yeah, I like Best in Show. You like Best in Show
Like,
too, right?
what are you? You're a wizard, Mr. Hotel Manager? Like what does that mean?
Yeah.
Like you gave him a compliment.
Yeah, I like
You
Best in
called him
Show.
his job. But the movie that we're talking about, what's going to be talked about is Beau is Afraid. Chris, tell everybody where they can find us.
You can find us online, moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're w2mnet.com, the w2mnet.com. You go there, you can find our podcast along with plenty of others. So pretty fun. You guys can go to find us Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram MTS Podcast. If you guys want to be a patron, go to patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. We'll have shit coming out sooner or later. You guys want merch with our name on it and stuff that's related to the show, go to Bonfire Concert, Movies Don't Suck and something they do, all that kind of stuff there. Yeah, well, that's not there yet. Maybe one day, right? And then also, if you guys want to send us an email, message us at info@moviesdon'tsuck.net or moviesdon'tsuck@gmail.com. And where you find podcasts, you find Movies Don't Suck and something to do. Who are we talking about today?
All right, today we like to promote local businesses, and there are some local businesses right here in my good old place of Tulsa, Oklahoma that I want to promote. Now, this business, I mean, it's not just one business. They have like 4 or 5 locations at this time, but it is all self-made. I know because I talked to them. They told me how they even started, about how one day they were just pretty drunk in Brooklyn, and they got a piece of pizza, and they're like, this is the pizza people should have everywhere, even back in Oklahoma. We're talking about Empire Slice House in downtown Tulsa. Now they have 2 locations in Tulsa. They have one that just opened on Route 66 as well, and that place is this one right here. Look at that. That's cool. There's a lady that literally I talked to the lady that designed the wallpaper, and literally it's just individual stuff that she slacked on the wall.
That place must be bumping before and after show Kings.
Yeah, dude, this one right here. Yeah, it is before and after. Right down from it's right down from Cane's. And look at the pizza though, dude. Like it is good stuff. We're talking they have come up with good designs. There's one called the Foghorn Leghorn that I eat that is like it has siracha on it.
Next time I come there, can you take me there?
Oh yeah, dude, definitely, definitely. Cool. Like, look at this stuff. Oh, it's great. And the new the new location is literally just blocks away from my house right here on Route 66. This is what the one downtown looks like. This is the one right next to Keen's.
Man.
And I mean, there we go. That one's a good.
God, I can't wait to eat pizza after this. You have a clue.
I know you're gonna have to go get some. But the thing is, it's hard to find pizza that's good. I'm saying my friend Seth. Every time we go to his house, he literally has pizza from Empire all the time because he lives right next to Cane's. And all
nice.
That. And it's just like, man. But Empire Slice House is originally 84 Hospitality Group Hangout, established in Oklahoma City in 2013 by Oklahoma native Rachel Cope and carried over the years by the 84 Hospitality Group squad. The concept was the first of their parent company inspired by the brand of hospitality. In 2018, Empire Slice House was named the Independent Pizzeria of the Year by Pizza Today magazine. From their start in the convenient laundromat, an old converted laundromat in Oklahoma City Plaza District, to now slicing their way New York style pizza in several locations across Oklahoma, Empire drives their narratives and encourages creativity of expression. Now, I met everybody that worked. I'm not everybody, but I met a good chunk of them when I was doing an event from the radio station I worked for. And They are just 100% some of the nicest people in the entire world. So please, guys, if you come to Oklahoma, anywhere near Oklahoma City or Tulsa, seriously, go to Empire Slice House. And you can find their location at empireslicepizza.com, or you can go to Facebook /Empire Slice House. It's seriously, and just one more time. I'm just gonna do it for you. Look at that. That's the loaded potato one.
Yeah. Looks so
That's
good,
all
man.
that's the Italian meat one. And that's their supreme. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like extravaganza or something like that. Oh, it's awesome.
All right. Well, we are you ready to get into the first movie, dude?
I mean, we're 30 minutes in. Might as well get into the first movie, right?
You were trying to rush me along. Let's get along. Let's go. But let's talk about Peter Pan and Wendy, directed by David Lowery. David Lowery's directed things like The Green Knight.
Lowry.
Lowery. Mark Lowery. No. David Lowery. Lowery. He also directed Pete's Dragon. This stars Alexander Maloney as Peter Pan.
She is a fairy.
Also, Everett Anderson as Wendy Darling.
Elena! Daddy! Get away from her!
Jude Law is Captain Hook.
What have I got? Really?
And also Jim Gaffigan as Smee.
I have 5 kids. I used to have more, but I ate them.
Also, Alyssa Watt-Panak as Tiger Lily, Joshua Pickering as John Darling, Jacoby Jupe as Michael Darling, Molly Parker as Miss Darling, Alan Tudyk as Mr. Darling. I wish I could have seen more in this. And a bunch of other little kids in this movie. Sebastian Billingsley, Rodriguez Nips, all the guys you know from the cartoon. You know, let's read the story for this one.
Based on J.M. Barrie's novel Peter and Wendy and inspired by the 1953 animated classic, Peter and Wendy is a timeless tale of a young girl who, defying her parents' wishes to attend boarding school, travels with her 2 younger brothers to the magical Never Never Land. There, she meets a boy who refuses to grow up, a tiny fairy, and an evil pirate captain named James Hook, and they soon find themselves on a thrilling and dangerous adventure far, far away from their family and the comforts of home.
So, Neil, let me ask you a question. Did you like the original?
Wait.
Sorry. Oh, you got to change the background. Sorry.
We got to put it in Never Never Land.
So,
wait.
Is that Never Never Land?
We'll go with the other one.
Yeah.
Let's see what this one.
Okay.
What does this one look like? I downloaded several just to make sure. Yeah, let's do the other one. The other one looks like it. All right. Cool.
So when you saw the original Peter Pan, did you like it?
You mean the original animated Peter Pan?
1953 classic, yeah.
Yeah, I remember 1953. I went to the movie theater.
No, did you like?
Yeah, I mean, it was I'm a fan of Peter Pan. And in fact, one of my favorite movies of all time is a Peter Pan movie.
Is it Hook?
Oh, Hook. Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman, like Rufy. Oh.
So I was never been a really big fan of Peter Pan. Not like don't hate it, not the big fan. And Hook, the first fight that me and my wife ever got into was while we were watching Hook, like at a hotel room. So whatever. But that this is not Hook. This is Peter Pan and Wendy. I gotta say, man, I don't really like this movie.
I mean, it was really fun. Now, for people out there that don't know, now you're gonna know. But this, what it did was the original 53. All right, the original 53 animated movie. Yeah, Wendy was all about like getting rescued and like, I don't want to grow up. And like, every time she never once in the movie was like the badass. You know what I'm saying?
And this one makes her sort of the badass.
In the 53, yes, that's what I'm gonna say. In this one, it kind of makes Peter Pan a whiny bitch.
Yeah.
like
I don't like the
like
Peter Pan's character. I don't like the actor. I kind of like,
like I like Wendy character.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
the other characters, but I was just like, what are they doing here? Making Peter Pan. I mean, of course he makes up for it at the end,
Yeah.
but but it just got to the point where I was like, man, I don't know, dude. I was like, I get okay. What's a good example of this? All right, there's a scene in it where she's walking the plank,
Mm-hmm.
right? In the animated 1953 and in the book,
Yeah.
she jumps off the plank. Peter Pan flies under her, grabs her, takes her away, even though she didn't know Peter Pan was going to do that.
Yeah.
In this one, falls off the plank, and all of a sudden her happy thoughts make her
Flutter.
fly.
Yeah.
And it was like, I get it. I get why they're doing it. And
Yeah, sure.
when I read reviews and stuff like that after I watched the movie, they called it the Peter Pan for the woke nation. And they didn't mean but they did not mean woke in a negative sense.
Okay, because if you listen to it on Fox News, woke is negative.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
listen-
yeah.
Yeah, but if you listen to anywhere else, it just means aware. It means, but socially conscious,
Mhm.
politically conscious.
Like they
So-
were aware that in the 53 Peter Pan, that Wendy was more, oh, you're the lady that has to do the dishes, do
And
the
so-
laundry.
And so one of the things they also did in
take
this
care of
new
the kids.
one thing they did in this new one is the Lost Boys are not all boys in this one. It's mixed
Yeah.
gender.
So I don't know if I got the fact about that one. Because I was going to, but then I was like, I don't know if I was going to. So I didn't. Oh,
Okay.
no. There it is. Yes. So after the trailer was released, fans and media sites pointed out the adding of girls to the Lost Boys ignored the plot line of the book and the previous adaptation that girls were too smart to get lost.
Yeah, well,
That's why they were the Lost Boys and not the Lost Girls.
Yeah.
It was because girls are too smart because it was based off that fact. Remember driving in the car with daddy when before GPS existed and before road
I'm not
maps
stopping to get
existed.
wrecked. Yeah,
I'm not. It's that way.
Yeah.
I know it's that way. That's where that was based off of. It wasn't a sexual argument of
It wasn't sexist. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't sexist. It was like.
So the things I just I don't know why this rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't hate it or anything like that. Just I thought it was inconsequential. I felt like it was unneeded, and it's fine. One thing I did really about is I love Jude Law as a Hook. I think Jude Law is a great Hook. I'll say that. But he's not Dustin Hoffman Hook. I'll say that also as well.
Well, I mean, no one's no David Hoffman. I mean, Dustin Hoffman, but I mean, and Jim Gruffy. I mean, he's not Bob Hoskins, but he was still good. You're talking about a character that's been done 142 times at this point.
Yeah.
10 years from now, when not 10 years, but 100 years from now, when they're watching the 17th remaking of Star Wars, with the guy that's Luke Skywalker that time, they'll be like, yeah, but Mark Hamill did it the best. Yeah, well, that's great. Awesome. I mean, it was a good movie. It was fun. But again, it's just another Disney live action movie. It just retold the story we've seen 100 times.
Yeah.
Now they did add the story between Peter and Captain James Hook a little bit more than what people knew. Because that's from the book.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I didn't know if it was from the book or not. Because
it was just it made no sense to me. Look, I don't know why we're doing all these live action remakes of all these movies. I don't. I mean, some of these anime movies
I know why.
are just great on their own.
I know why.
Oh,
Ka-ching.
money. Ka-ching.
Yeah.
Ka-ching.
But luckily, this isn't. We didn't pay. I guess we paid for admission with our our Disney Plus subscription, right? But yeah, they're making these so people still think Disney's relevant. So we can wait until the next Pixar movie comes out. You know what I mean? Like,
I just think Disney One needs to buy the state of Florida and just get that over with.
yeah,
Because
and to see if
I don't know why.
again.
Why does every governor hate Disney in Florida? Why does every governor in Florida hate Disney?
Well, there's only one governor. It's governor. It's his
Well,
hand.
no, I mean like every time in the past too.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't know the nuances of why they hate Disney. Or
Oh my
Disney.
God, I hate the company that brings all the tourist dollars. They brought so much tourism that Universal Studio thought we got to open up a world here too, and SeaWorld thought, oh man, maybe we need to open up something in Florida, and like literally they bring so much tourist dollars to your damn state because of them, and you're gonna shit on them.
Yeah,
I just don't get that. I don't get that. But anyway, coming back to Peter Pan and Wendy, the acting was cool. I'm gonna say Wendy stole it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, Peter Pan, he was cute and adorable and everything, but it seemed like Wendy was like more of a mom.
Didn't she see like 4 years older than him? Like, didn't she seem like she was old? I was
Yeah,
like, there's no
like-
way that Alexander Peter Pan's gonna be with, like, try to talk to Wendy when he's like 4 or 5 years old. And when you're a kid, 4 years is like you're fucking old.
You're
Like,
old. You're legendary.
yeah. So, I mean, it was all right, man. Like, you know, well, that's how I felt. Like, I'm sitting in my home on the couch at 7 p.m. on my or when it was actually Tuesday. I was like, oh, this is what I'm watching. Okay, it was all right.
It's so weird. It was a good movie though. It was fun. It was I didn't have to go anywhere to watch it, so that was cool.
Yeah.
I took a couple edibles. I don't remember.
Oh,
half
you
of it.
did? Oh, that
No, I didn't. Of course not. I never do
yeah.
that. I just realized something though, Chris.
What's that?
I do not have my notebook.
Oh, you should grab
It's
that.
out there. I'll be right back. Chris, tell everybody what your favorite part about Peter and Wendy was.
I guess my favorite part of Peter Pan and Wendy was basically seeing Jude Law fuck around. Like there's this weird fight scene near the end. Like I saw people get shot in the face with arrows. Which, what the fuck? Like really? Like So, you see a lot of people die in this, which I thought was pretty weird. And
yeah, you do. And then I mean the pirate outfits were pretty cool too, man. I always like, and another thing was like, you know, usually when we see Captain Hook, he's always like in the red jacket and he looks swanky, you know, he looks like royalty. And in this one, man, he kind of looks like he gave up on life.
He's like thrift store. He's like thrift store Captain Hook. Yeah.
It was like Jude Law played him a completely different way. He played him as basically a mental case
and a slender man, not like buff and no. Jude Law is he's just so handsome. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he was touching himself in pure ways the whole time, and it was weird.
Do you want to get to the quotes on this one? Because I don't have much else to say. Peter Pan.
No. I mean, what movie is this again?
Peter Pan and Wendy.
All right. Do you know half this notebook is literally all like Panic Fest? If you don't know, Panic Fest was the one that we just reviewed. We did like 17 different episodes. I don't know how many episodes we did. 6,500 episodes. You're a pirate, aren't you? It's everyone for itself. Mother, why does Captain Hook hate Peter Pan? You were flying. How? A little bug did it. All fairies are small. That's why they're fairies. Duh. Is this safe? Well, I haven't fallen yet. Oh yeah. When I heard this line, I was all about it. Second star to the right. Second star to the right.
I don't know the other line you're talking about, dude. Sorry.
You don't know the line? It's in
No,
every
man.
Peter Pan ever.
Yeah, I've seen Peter Pan maybe twice.
All the Peter Pans.
I know.
Hook, Pan, all of them.
Just say it, dude. Just finish the quote. Start it over.
Oh my God, you just make me sad in the stomach. I'm not even going to talk to you anymore. Anyway, it's the directions to Never Never Land.
Okay.
It's second start to the right all the way till morning.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Freaking punk. There are never say his name. Are
So-
you the Wendy? If you don't know, and stories have, you're an imposter. Do you hear what I hear? Tell me, what will you hold on to? Your hope or your breath? Oh, I love that line. No children in Never Never Land. You stabbed me in my heart with your words for the last time. You were always good at hiding, and I was always the best at finding you. My time for joy is gone. I've been reduced to this. As we suggested, you're slowly digested. What's a captain without his ship? Sad and sinister man, one last time. And just like old times, all your old Captain James. Oh, nope, got another page. And one more. Do you know what really hurts about getting old? It's not the cracking bones or the dashed dreams or even the sense of death.
All right.
That's it.
So my score on this, and like I said, I didn't really like it that much. Only 2.93.
Yeah, I'll give it I'm gonna give it a 3.
Mhm.
And this is a reason why I'm not gonna go lower on this. They did redo it up.
Yeah,
They
but
made it.
I can definitely appreciate the woke with the quality that they're calling woke, right? I do
Yeah.
like that, but again, to me, this was kind of boring.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you-
literally the 2 times that the screen lit up was either Wendy or Captain Hook.
Yeah.
That was it. Peter Pan did not mean anything to my story. You could have had Peter Pan not even in the story. I'd have been fine with it.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's not how your Peter Pan should be.
yeah. So it's okay, whatever. Like it didn't need to be made, and I'm whatever. So
You're
I'm
whatever.
on RottenTomatoes.com. What is the audience score for Peter Pan and Wendy?
It's Neil did not turn the brightness up on his other monitor, and he should have earlier. Ooh, audience score, you say?
Yeah, it's gonna really surprise you, by the way.
82%.
15%.
15. Okay, it
Yeah.
surprised me the other way.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Audience says there's an audience says on this one.
Mhm.
Slower and a lot less visually appealing than Disney anime version, Peter Pan and Wendy lacks the magic of the classic source material. Now, I don't know if this was piled on by some conservative group because the wokeness, I guess. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it was done that way. But what is the critic score for Peter Pan and Wendy?
I'm going to have to say, man, if audience gave it that low of a score, critics are probably going to be 58%.
64%.
Okay, cool. What was theirs for?
Critics' consensus is Peter Pan and Wendy's I'll start over. Peter Pan and Wendy's obligatory fidelity to the anime classic keeps it from achieving Neverland Nirvana, but David Lowery's pensive direction gives this rendition some of its own magic. So that's like a really fucking big difference from the audience score, the critic score in this one. That really surprised
Yeah, no
me.
shit.
Yeah. So that's Peter Pan and Wendy. Neil, I'm gonna push you off for a second. I really gotta pee. I
Why you
tried
gotta
doing this
pee all the time?
because I've
Just
been
put a bucket under your desk like us normal people do.
entertain our listeners while I go take a piss.
All right, here we go, pee. All right, guys. Here in a second, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little Star Wars trivia back and forth because it's May the 4th be with you, or May 4th, as you guys know. Right now, I'm going to decorate our little background a little bit different. There we go. And we are going to talk some, I guess, Star Wars. I guess that's what we're going to do. Hopefully he doesn't just like bail out on me like he does sometime. I don't know if you know Chris, but Chris sometimes just leaves me alone and bails away and doesn't love me the way he used to. And that's okay. I get it. I'm at that age where I get more people hate me than love me. And it's okay. I'm okay with it. You know? Oh my gosh, there's so many things going on in the news today. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to go through them so I can like give you guys good information and not just, crappy information, because a lot of people don't want to hear the same stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Yeah, nobody wants that. So what I try to do is why Chris usually talks during this time. I usually try to go through all the news and be like, "Oh, and so do. No, that's not what I wanted. Wanted that one there. There we go. Oh, Chris wants to see this. I know he does. There's stuff that I know Chris will want to see. And I think there's a picture. There it is. All right, there's that. And no. All right, I think Chris is coming back, guys, so it's going to be cool. He doesn't have any underwear on, so if you want to jump on and see Chris butt naked, you can. I don't know why you'd want to see that, but some people
They're curious.
just want to see. Some people like to see old people naked.
You're older than I am.
Yeah, but you're still old, bro.
Okay.
Just because I'm older doesn't make you not old.
Say that.
Okay,
but
I mean, like,
so
serious.
we're gonna play a Star Wars game, guys.
Yes, we
what I'm
are.
gonna do is I'm gonna
Yes,
play
we are.
6 May the Force be with you,
Okay.
and Neil's gonna guess the character said it and who he said it in. Right?
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. 1 second. Let me turn it up a little bit. I want to, because I
Okay.
turn you down because you speak really like melatonin in my ear. You know what I mean?
Melatonin?
Yeah, like your voice is deep. Like
I didn't realize I
it's
had a
like,
deep voice. I'm sorry.
yeah. You talk kind of like when you're in my ear. It kind of sounds like you're like what's that donkey's name?
Eeyore?
Hello.
I didn't realize I do that.
I'm just doing a movie podcast.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Number 1.
May the force be with you.
Qui-Gon Jinn to that was to Obi-Wan Kenobi when they separate in Phantom Menace.
Okay, you got the character right, and you got the movie right, but it wasn't 2.
Oh no! It was to Anakin Skywalker right before they break up.
Perfect. Great, good job.
Yes.
Okay. All right, here's the next one. This one's easy.
May the force be with you.
That is Yoda in the Jedi Council.
But what movie?
Phantom Menace.
Yes, good job. Good job.
Yeah.
May the force be with you.
Obi-Wan to Anakin Skywalker, Attack of the Clones.
Fucking amazing, dude. All right.
I guess wait. You know how I knew that one? Because the sound in the background was the bugs.
Yeah, I thought that was my phone ringing when I got the clip.
May the force be with you.
Really?
Come on.
Do I have to say
you
it?
have to.
Really? It's Han Solo to Luke Skywalker and the original Star Wars. Right before they go destroy the Death Star.
Yeah, 2 more.
May the force be with you.
Do it again.
May the force be with you.
Oh, dude, I gotta hear it's so fast. Let me hear it one more time.
I'll try to pull this.
May the force be with you.
Okay, it's not any main Jedi. It's not any of the main Jedis. It is. Oh, you got me stumped, dude. I can't. I don't know.
I gotta do it one more time. All right.
All right.
May the force be with you.
That's not like the general talking to Padme
No,
and like freaking no.
Okay, I'll tell you this. It's Finn.
Let me hear again.
May the force be with you.
It is
Yeah.
Finn. Oh my god! I just watched 2 of his movies today.
I think it's from the Last Jedi. So.
All right.
And
what's the last one?
May the force be with you.
Carrie Fisher
and
freaking Force Awakens.
Good times. All right, we got it.
All right, cool. I got a couple trivia questions now for Chris.
Oh man.
On May the 4th be
Oh
with
no.
you.
Okay.
And I think these are medium. I'll go medium.
Okay, are you me multiple choice or fill in the blank sort of stuff?
No, this is answer the question.
You guys are gonna just see how much of a poser I am right now. Just so you know. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Chancellor Palpatine, aka Emperor Palpatine. What is his Sith Lord name?
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Really? They talk about it for like 3
I
movies.
know. I know. What is it?
Darth Sidious.
Darth Sidious. That's right. Okay. All right.
Okay. What was Han Solo frozen in?
Carbonite.
There you go. There you go. Who had Rey's parents taken and killed?
Ooh, give me a second. That wasn't Luke, right?
Who killed Rey's parents, dude? You think Luke Skywalker killed somebody's parents?
Okay, sorry. I don't know who killed Rey's parents. Who killed Rey's parents?
Palpatine.
That's right. Okay, cool. Thanks, dude.
Oh my god. What hand did Luke Skywalker lose?
His right hand.
All right, good. All right. I only got a couple more.
Okay.
Finish the quote. This is the.
Wait, just this is the.
Yeah. The quote is, this is the blank.
This is the way. I don't know.
This is the way. Okay. All right. Who killed Jabba the Hutt?
It wasn't Han Solo. And he died. He died in the Last Jedi, didn't he?
The Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
yeah. Wait, okay. Well, it was Princess Leia, right?
Correct.
Yeah, she choked him. Yeah.
All right. And you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this one.
Per Yoda,
Uh-huh.
what is the path to the dark side?
It's greed. It's fear.
Fear.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
See, I got some medium ones, man. I didn't even get the hard ones. I didn't even tell you, like, I feel like those are some pretty medium ones for you. Good job, man. You only missed 2.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
I should have done better. But you know what? I think we are ready for news. What do you think?
Oh shoot! I didn't even set it up. Yeah, go ahead for it. I'm just kidding.
I was like, I had to
This is the Movies Don't Suck. It's something news. My name is Neil, and I am about to tell you a bunch of stuff because Chris forgot his readers back at his mom's house, so he cannot read.
I'm also illiterate, so keep that in mind. Thanks a lot for bringing that up.
Illiterate. You're not illiterate.
Right.
That's your brother Matt. All right, let's talk about the 2 cool things right away off the bat. Get that done and going that have to do with May 4th. let's talk about. I got two stories on
Okay.
that. First story is today, of course, the lovely, the one, the only who played Princess Leia.
May the force be
Carrie
with you.
Fisher. That one right
Yeah.
there. Yes. Carrie Fisher got her star on the Walk of Hall of Fame. There it
Yeah.
is.
Whether it's there.
So Carrie Fisher is now part of the Walk of Hall of Fame right now on today, May the 4th. The way to go, people. Awesome.
Mhm.
Thank you. About time. Should have done it when she was alive still. Anyway. And now here's a story about hatred towards Star Wars.
Oh, hatred. I forgot there's people out there that talk shit on it, and I want to know why.
Well, this guy's not talking shit about it. He just will not autograph your Star Wars shit.
Is that Harrison Ford?
No, this is Bill Hader.
Really?
Bill Hader, who does the voice for BB-8, the droid,
Mhm.
will not sign your shit. And the story goes, I do not sign them. Autograph people don't like me. I won't sign things. You know what it was? I used to sign stuff, and then one time I saw somebody and they had their kid come up to me to sign a BB-8 thing, and it was like 3:30 in the morning. I was leaving the Inside Out premiere, and then they went to an after party thing, and it was super late. And this guy kept his kid up all night. Was like, go over there so he'll sign it so we can sell it online.
Oh, that's fair. I like that actually.
I was like, that's fucked up. So now I just kind of blanket like, no, I'm not signing any of that shit.
It's actually a really good reason to not do that.
All right, so let's talk about the biggest, baddest, saddest news in all of Hollywood right now.
Okay.
The strike.
Oh yeah. There's a strike on Friday strike.
Oh yeah, you forgot. There's a big strike going on. In fact, today, the entertainment business of today
Mhm.
lost $10 billion
Fuck.
just because of one day of the strike. Certain stocks like Paramount Global, Comcast, and AMC networks all went down today. Netflix, Disney, and Warner Brothers all stayed level
Yeah.
still. But do you even know what this is all over?
Is this overpay? Oh, was it not?
Yeah, it's always
Okay,
overpay.
then what's
But that doesn't
okay?
give me
So
any
what's
specifics.
the reason?
It's overpay.
What's the reason?
All right. So basically, streaming networks are like hiring people, but they're not hiring them as writers as of the the full thing. They'll hire them for like a day.
That's kind of shitty, right?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
It's writing. It's not, this isn't, making hamburgers at McDonald's. It's a creative process.
But there's also something about like they're talking about like diversity, like the lack of diversity that people who hire writers aren't hiring diverse enough staff, right? Like I think I heard that
Mhm.
too.
All right. So on average, showrunners for streaming networks make less than half of what showrunners for broadcast series do. The WGA Writers Guild said. And because writers on streaming shows do not get paid back in payments, back in money when
Mhm.
they throw reruns
Yeah.
up, they want money to come up to the beginning of it because at this point, they're getting paid 23% less than what they were getting paid in 2018.
Okay. So okay, that's interesting. I remember. Do you remember when? Did you watch Conan? Really now with Conan O'Brien, right? Did you watch that? Which,
Yes.
do you remember the rare shit that happened back when he was on the air and he grew a beard and basically had shows with no writing on it? He just did the string dance almost the whole time. Do you remember that? Yeah, and I
Yes.
thought that was great because he was still supporting his writers, which was great.
Was it great?
I mean,
Were you happy about it? Did it make you happy?
I don't know if it made me happy, but
All right. So da 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 dun dun da 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 da
What's going on?
Point.
I don't have this. I
Point.
don't have that stuff on my soundboard anymore.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Super Mario Brothers has now passed the 1 billion mark for the movie.
So how many sequels are
for
getting
the
for
box
this?
office.
How many sequels are you gonna get for this? 3, 4?
I hope they do the whole entire Nintendo franchise. I want Legends of Zelda. I want Metroid. I want motherfucking.
Yeah.
I want Kid Icarus. I want
Oh, so
Ninja Gaiden.
if that's the case, who do you want to play Link?
I mean, if it was back in if it was like 10 years or 20 years ago, I'd say Orlando Bloom all day
Man, he
long.
would've been
'Cause he's
good,
like
right?
the best elf.
He would've been good.
That best elf ever. But I have no idea
Yeah.
now. I have no idea now. Danny Elfman. Do you know that guy?
Yeah, he's a composer. He was doing Oingo Boingo, and now he's a composer for a lot of Tim Burton shit. Yeah.
All right. Well, this is when you know it's serious. He is now signed on for Beetlejuice 2.
Ooh.
And confirmed, Michael Keaton is returning as well.
He's got to. He's got to. Is Winona come back?
What?
Is Winona coming back?
She doesn't need to be there. I feel like they need to tell a different story.
But with the Beetlejuice, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, because
We don't need
Beetlejuice
Lydia
is
around
like,
anymore.
yeah. I mean, you're in the future now. That family is good. They took care of themselves. Beetlejuice had nothing to do with them anymore. He was waiting in the weight room.
Imagine if they got Jenna Ortega in this one.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Okay, I think there might be a little.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is going to be the second longest animated movie in the history of man.
How long is it going to be?
2 hours and 20 minutes.
It comes out June 2nd. I'm very excited for it.
Mm-hmm. The only one bigger than that is for it's 140 minutes is the time for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. The other one is the movie just falling short at 160 minutes is The Tragedy of Man. Is the
Have
longest.
you seen The Tragedy of Man?
Like years ago. Yeah.
Okay. That's very well. Yeah.
New live action movie with everybody's favorite animated group is coming back. That's right. Bugs Bunny is going to be hitting that main.
Again?
Huh?
Bugs Bunny's be out there again?
Making the main screen, man. It's going to be there. You know, Looney Tunes. So we're probably going to get all the above. We're going to get probably Elmer, Coyote, you know.
So not Space Jam 3, though. It's not Space Jam 3.
No, it's actually just Bugs Bunny.
Okay. Okay.
We don't know why, but Jamie Foxx has been in the hospital for the last 3 weeks.
He's doing better now, right? I think.
Yeah, he's doing better now, but nobody knows why. Like, I cannot find it. I literally searched through the entire fucking internet.
So what is the internet proposing? No one says no. That seems like a consensus of why he's actually there.
No, nobody knows. No one's even trying to take a guess, bro. No one's taking a guess.
But who is there? A friend of his said something like they said he's doing all right. Right?
Yeah, they said he's doing. Kevin Hart did. Kevin Hart.
All right. Well, I hope he's all right.
Taika Waititi is to direct an adaptation of Carla and the Sun. It will be at Sony's 3000 Pictures. It is. He's also got a comedy drama called Next Goal Wins coming up, and he's also doing some biography of some point. Carla and the Sun is based on Kazuo Izguro's 2021 New York Times bestselling novel of the same name. The adaptation will be helmed by Taika Waititi. I was looking for what the hell it's about. It doesn't say. It just says it's going to be an approachable, mentionable time. Maybe the book is, one of those top sellers that you can't really do anything about.
I knew it's a dystopian science fiction story.
Okay, well then we'll figure that out.
Okay.
Sean Bean has come out as telling you what his favorite death is. What do you
Is it
think is
his?
Sean
Is it
Bean's
his?
favorite death?
Is it his in Game of Thrones?
No, it is not.
What is his favorite death?
Lord of the Rings as Boromir, in Lord of the Rings, because he's sacrificing himself for everybody.
For the good of everyone. Yeah, okay. I like
Yep.
that. Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, that's cool. Academy Awards are like, hey, guess what, man? We
You're
got
stripping on camera, just so you guys know.
What's that?
You're stripping on camera for everyone.
No, I wasn't scratching my belly. Why do you got to make fun of me, dude?
Sorry, man.
Academy Awards sets new campaign rules following controversial Best Actress run. Now, we all remember last year or earlier this year, Leslie's Andrea Riseborough's surprise nomination followed a PR campaign. Well, they decided that they're going to change the rules. Social media was utilized campaign for it, but Michelle Wo's social media activity also raised some eyebrows. In a since deleted Instagram post, the actress who took home the Covenant Award shared an article referencing fellow nominee Kate Blanchett and the Academy's ongoing issues with inconsistency. Now, it doesn't say what the new rule is.
Bill Maher's new rule. Nothing there.
It's like, what the fuck? What's the new rule? I read this earlier, and I had to like, okay, there it is, and then I was like, okay.
I get to edit this out later on. So
I know, by any means, you're gonna have to, because I'm trying to read this article.
you're a fast reader, right?
Yeah, I'm reading the article. Like, this is the second time I'm reading it. They said they changed it about campaigning, screening, and social media guidelines altogether. So I have no idea, bro.
Okay.
I thought I read it earlier.
Because I thought I really understood the controversy first came out, but then it sort of forgot me. Like I have all the shit that needs to go in my head, and that won't fit. You know what I mean?
Hey, do you want another reason to go see Gladiator 2?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do.
Okay, cool.
What's the reason?
It's Pedro Pascal.
Okay, that's a good reason. That's a great
now.
reason. Yeah, I'm there already.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal is just now added to the Gladiator 2 movie. It just got signed on. Does not say what his character is
I
going to
camped
be.
out front of the theater for that one.
I'm there for that, man. Every day of the week. Anytime you say Pedro's there, I'm there with Pedro. Because I'd vote for Pedro.
Yeah, me too.
Joseph Quinn is also joining Gladiator 2.
Cool.
Do you know who Joseph Quinn is?
No. Tell me who Joseph Quinn is.
He's Eddie Munster.
Oh,
from Scary Stories.
Is
From
zombie-
Stranger Things.
Oh, Stranger Things. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, Eddie Munson. I said Munster.
Yeah, I was thinking
Eddie
like
Munson
the
from Stranger Things.
Eddie Munster from Zombies, like from Zombies the Munsters.
Now, were you ever a fan of Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Of course I was. Who wasn't? That actually, when I was a kid, that movie scared the shit out of me.
Really?
Yeah, I was
scared the shit.
I was a little kid.
Were you like a punk?
No, I was 6 years old when that movie came out.
Do you remember the cotton candy
Yeah.
nest?
Yeah, I do.
That
scared me.
At Spirit Halloween this year, guys, you can get the cotton candy, nest from Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Like
The
a
cocoons.
one nut sack.
Dude, why you got to make fun of things like
No,
that?
I just didn't say it's bad. It's just what it kind of was like.
Here, this is what you get for that. Anyway,
oh man, you know I'm having pizza
Stephen
after
Amell.
this, right? You know I'm ordering pizza after this.
Steve Amell, it wants to play the Green Arrow in James Gunn's DCU and is going out for it. Yes,
Yes.
please,
Yeah.
said everybody from the entire world.
I'm really excited to see James Gunn. Like we've always seen James Gunn do silly stuff. Apparently, this next Guardian of the Galaxy is super impactful emotionally. So we'll see.
Barbarians, Georgina
Just-
Campbell is now joining Night Shyamalan's directorial debut, his daughter's
Okay, I was
director
like,
debut
what?
of The Watchers, and the new movie. Dakota Fanning's in it as well. So yeah, the daughter of M. Night Shyamalan's, it will be making a movie, and so far that's a pretty good cast. So hell,
Yeah, I'll be about it.
yeah, about it, rowdy. Sylvester Stallone is to return as Cliffhanger reboot.
What? Like, is he gonna play the same character, or
I have no idea.
he's like 70 something now? He's
Well, there's some movies that just make no fucking sense on why people remake them or reboot them at this point in my life.
Cliffhanger's not when you're like, yeah, we just need to remake that. Right?
You know what we need to do? We need to remake Cliffhanger. Remember Cliffhanger? I mean, John Lithgow is the best part of that entire movie.
Yeah. Well,
whatever.
I remember the
Hey!
the cliffhanger.
Rob Delaney is returning back for Deadpool.
Oh, cool.
Do you know who Rob Delaney is?
You mean in the universe of Deadpool?
Yeah.
No. What was Rob Delaney?
He played Peter.
Okay.
The guy with the mustache that joined X-Force.
Oh yeah.
That had no powers.
Yeah. The latest character of X-Force.
Hey man, you should probably just go home. Yeah. This is great though. This is great.
The latest character. Yeah.
Van Diesel is continuing his franchises with Fura. The new one from Reddit is now in the first stages of development.
I mean, I liked Pitch Black. I liked the Chronicles of Riddick. I didn't much like Riddick, but I'll see the fourth one for sure.
Will you?
Yeah.
Remember Ice Road Truckers by Liam Neeson, or Ice Road?
Yeah. Why you Neeson? Yeah. Remember that one?
Yep, they're making a sequel with him. Andy Samberg has been hired to be a voice in the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse that nobody knows what he's doing. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. There we go. Jermaine Fowler has now joined the cast of Faces of Death.
Yeah, I still don't know how that movie's gonna work.
I don't know how it's gonna work, man. I'm also
not keen on watching real people die. That's not my thing.
I'm a king on watching you die.
Yeah.
Anyway, on Twitter, someone they didn't accidentally, 100% they did this on purpose. Someone dropped the entire Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, they got to, right? Like that's of course what they're gonna do.
And let's see here. What else do I got? No, I didn't want that. Where are you going? No. I hate when things don't work out. Drew Barrymore has decided not to host the MTV Movie Awards because of the writer's strike.
Okay. That's fair.
Because she's
She's
also
badass.
because of this writer's strike, we don't get what this Saturday's Saturday Night Live would have been. And that would have been Pete Davidson and the Foo Fighters.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Pete Davidson and the Foo Fighters. Pete Davidson coming back to, Saturday Night Live after he's been gone. Oh man, I wanted to see that.
You feel like you have a kindred spirit with Pete Davidson. I feel like.
Well, I mean, he reminds me of people from Indiana where they're all strung out on drugs and anyway.
You're like, just like me.
No. It's the reason I don't live in Indiana.
Okay.
New thriller called Shell will star Elizabeth Moss, Kia Kerber, and Kate Hudson. Co-star Max Magdalene will direct the feature film with Automac and Black Bear International. Shell is set to be a captivating new drama thriller helmed by Max Minghella, which will be his second stint in the director's chair after a musical drama Teen Spirit. The film is currently being shopped at Cannes, at Black Bear, and all that's the above. So, I mean, yeah.
Let's do it,
Good
man.
luck for them.
Yeah.
Jason Reitman, if you don't know who he is, he recently made Ghostbusters Afterlife, and will be making the Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel.
Son of the Ivan Reitman. The late Ivan Reitman.
He is going to be directing a new movie based on the Saturday Night Live first episode.
You're falling asleep already?
No. I just needed some air.
Okay.
And Talk to Me filmmaking duo in talks to direct a live-action Street Fighter film. Danny and Michael Philippou are in talks for Legendary to direct the upcoming film based on Capcom's popular Street Fight. If you don't know, then you do know, right?
I do know. Do you know?
I do know.
Okay, good.
All right, and here's last but not least. Oh, no, I got one more after this. Margaret Robbie wants you to know she is not Sue Storm.
Okay,
of the Fantastic Four.
Okay, well,
Christian Bell would like to inform you that she is not Sue Storm of the Fantastic Four.
Christian Bale and
Adam Driver would like you to know that he is not Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four. Paul Mescal will be more than happy to inform you that he is not Reed Richards right now for the Fantastic Four. Now, that is just a peak of the iceberg, but literally so many, it's like every 20 minutes someone says something and the internet just blows up on it like, yeah, that's totally happening. You know, and they're all going all in it. Nobody has been declared who is the Fantastic Four yet. Guys, settle down. When it's there, they're gonna tell you it's big news.
Do you think that maybe one of them actually are though?
They might be.
Okay.
Who knows? It's Marvel.
Okay.
It's Marvel. Last but not least, from Beau is Afraid, actor Armin, and I'm gonna say this last name wrong.
Beau is Afraid, by the way.
Huh?
Beau is Afraid, not Beau is Afraid.
I said Beau is Afraid.
Okay. Armin.
Actor Armin Nahapatin?
I won't get to Armin Nahapatin.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Guys, he's not AI.
He kind of looks like it.
None of him was AI. He is a real actor. He just looks like Joaquin Phoenix. It was not CGI. It was not AI. He is an actor. He's a normal actor. He's around. There's even a picture of him, like on Instagram. Here, I'll even for all the people here in our world, I'll pull it up just so you guys can take a look. It's in a book. It's fucking rainbow.
He does look a de-aged
Where'd it go?
Joaquin Phoenix, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, I just saved it, and I don't know where the hell it saved at due to the fact that I got so many photos right now in this file, which I normally don't have. I blame Chris.
I mean, that's the easy thing to do for sure.
I mean, for real, Chris. What did you do? Why did you do this to me?
Oh, no,
why can't I
did you
find
do
it?
this?
Wait a minute. I saved. Save as, right?
Mhm.
All right, cool. So then over here, and it's like,
Oh my god.
it's seriously not here. And it keeps on
Okay.
saving to the same folder. Whatever. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
Okay.
everybody, he's not AI. Let's get past the news. Let's get to the next segment.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, that is the Movies That Don't Suck in Some of the News. I told Chris stuff because his TV broke because he spilt a beer on it.
I don't know how mad he would be if I spilled beer on television. Like, how the fuck do you even do that? Well, let's talk about the next movie though. Let's talk about Beau is Afraid, directed by Ari Aster. Ari Aster has been one of my favorite directors since doing Hereditary and Midsommar, two of my favorite movies of the past 10 years. Hereditary and Midsommar. This stars the one and only Joaquin Phoenix is Beau Wasserman.
My life is nothing but a comedy.
Also, Patti LuPone plays his mom as Mona Wasserman.
This low-life motherfucking brother of yours takes a dump at our kid's wedding, and that's all you're gonna say.
Nathan Lane plays Roger.
Oh, you must be Barbara. What a pretty child.
Also, this also stars Parker Posey as Elaine Bray.
Of course I've looked under the bed. Of course I've looked under the bed. That's where you look when you lose things.
This also stars Amy Ryan as Gracie, as Amy Ryan as from The Office. You know, Michael's Boo, isn't that? Also, yeah, that's where I kind of right away. I'm like, that's Holly Flax right there.
You're like, I know who that is.
Yeah, Kylie Rogers is Tony. Zoe
I'm glad
Lister,
she finally got a job.
Yeah, me too. Honestly,
It's been a few years.
Kylie Rogers plays Tony. Zoe Lister Jones plays young Mona. Arminda Haptitian plays Teen Beau. Julia Antillo plays Tina Lane. This was Richard Kind shows in a bit. Bill Hader shows up in this one. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for Beau is Afraid?
What?
There's a storyline for this one's one
Oh,
sentence.
is there a storyline for this?
Yeah,
Oh, man. Following the sudden death of his mother, a middle-mannered but anxiety-ridden man confronts his darkest fears as he embarks on an epic
Kafkaesque
odyssey back home.
So, you've been kind of. I want you to go first because you've been talking shit on it all week since you've seen it. You were walking into the theater and you were texting me shit like, "There's no one here." The people said here that it sucks. So, what is your thoughts on Beau's Alone?
What's that?
I want you to go first on Beau's Afraid.
Okay. Let's talk about the good stuff.
Okay,
we'll go with the good stuff first.
Okay.
First,
are you gonna take that off? Okay, there we go. Okay.
First, one second. Parker Posey was in it. That's good. It's good stuff. All right. This is my okay. This is I'm ready. I'm getting it all in my head. I'm halfway through my beer, so therefore all right. So this movie is like 5 movies in one. This is not a movie. There's a reason this movie is 473 hours long.
It's the 2 hours 59 minutes, guys.
Whatever, 3 hours long.
Yeah.
The reason being is because this movie puts together things and doesn't explain anything, wants you to do all the work on figuring out what anything fucking means, and then gets pissed at you when you don't know what the fuck anything means.
Okay, what part does it get pissed at you at?
Oh, the director. Have you not heard the interviews?
Well, he's not saying it's easy for anyone. Everyone knows it's confusing.
But still, like, this is a movie that's going to make more people feel fucking dumb than make people feel enlightened by some special entity or whatever thing that this.
I think you're projecting on something that, like, so let's go ahead and erase the whole mythology. This is the movie. No one knows what it's about. No one knows who made it, and this is alone in a theater without the media machine behind it. Because honestly, I don't think
I am telling you the nicest way possible.
Okay.
That literally. This movie loses. Okay, Literally, there was an interview I saw earlier yesterday or the day before or whatever, that in the interview, and it was Variety magazine, I believe.
Mhm.
It was either
Mhm.
Variety or it was a name like that. It was
Sure.
not
Okay.
it
It was a
wasn't
big
some
name.
it
Yeah.
wasn't not the Onion or
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Onion
I
or
got you.
anything
I
like
got
that.
you. Yeah. Yeah.
It was legit stuff. It literally said there's two kinds of people that walk in this movie. People that'll get a 10 out of 10 and tell how artistically this is the most beautiful movie ever made and the cinematography was amazing and blah, 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 blah. And then there are other people that are just going to be pissed that they wasted 3 hours of their life watching this.
I'm in the middle though. I'm not that person. I'm not
I
one of those people.
am okay. Joaquin Phoenix, you lose him. He 100%. He's a fat, miserable son of a bitch in this movie. He is not Joaquin
You
Phoenix.
feel bad so bad. You feel so bad for Beau. You feel so bad for Beau.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I feel like he brought on everything his own self. I don't have any fucking. I have not one little itty bitty bitty fucking. He brought this all on himself. I have no fucking
Sympathy.
Yeah, sympathy. There we go. That's the word I
Okay.
was looking for. I have no sympathy for Beau. I have no sympathy for his mother. There's not one likable character except for Parker Posey in the entire freaking movie. I mean, at one point, all right, spoiler, not spoiler, I don't know. At one point, he gets kidnapped, and it's like, I think he's kidnapped. Maybe he's not kidnapped. Maybe he's in a mental institution, and he's just thinking these people are kidnapping him. And like, then there's a whole nother time that every time he walks down the street, like, I get that we're seeing things from his brain, from his mind, that it's not literally, there's not a guy with an AK-47 walking down the street, a dead body in the middle of the road that he's jumping over, or people stabbing
A
people.
naked old man stabbing people. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's like he heard it on the news, so therefore I get that stuff, and I get that. But there's just too many times in this movie where I'm questioning the reality
Do you have a problem
of
with that?
what's going on.
You have a problem with reality not being reflected in the movie. You don't like the unreliable narrator, which is fine. That's like a lot of movies.
Okay. There's a difference between not knowing reality and a movie that makes no fucking sense.
Right.
And
I
this
get you, I
movie
get
just doesn't make fucking sense.
Right. That's fine.
And that's the bottom line. It's just like, I am looking for why does part 1 match with part 2, match with part 3, end up in part 4? I get part 1 and I get part 4. Everything in between was a big fucking waste of my time.
So you basically think that the new middle hour and a half should be cut out? Act 2 and 3 should
At
be cut out?
least maybe 55 minutes. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, there's this part in there where I have no idea why the things are happening. And by any means, I'm not upset because like I feel like it tricked me or something like that. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like I was tricked because I don't think it was that smart of writing. I
Okay.
don't think this was a smart written film. I think this was an ignorant film that just used great cinematography to try to make it look artsy.
Okay. So here's my thoughts on it.
Mhm.
One, by the way, this is no means a perfect movie. Okay. I'm not saying that. I'm not getting 10 out of 10. I'm being honest with this movie. It's way too long. Okay. It is way too long. There's stuff in here and there's non sequitur stuff, but I've been able to piece together and I hope his mom, I hope him and his mom are okay, because that's what the movie's about. It's about sheltering. It's about being a shitty person, being a shitty
Mhm.
child, and having a shitty mother, right? I thought it
And
was
he goes through and he went through the I think his dad died or something like
yeah,
that.
but
And that because of that
it
was a reflection of like the mother
yeah,
and like and she literally, as you can see, is overbearing through the whole entire
yeah.
story.
Even when
Where
she's not there, even when she's dead or
yeah,
supposedly dead.
even when he's like crawling, because the movie starts him clawing out of her vagina. Don't worry, the big dick monster you see later will make up for that.
Hold on, real quick. So
Yeah.
I thought this was very funny. That first 45 minutes of movie, I was cackling watching.
Yeah,
It's
I was too. I
Okay.
was laughing too. I mean, this is why it upsets me so much because I feel like I got lost for no reason.
Well, I think part of this is you're supposed to sort of go along with the flow, but again, I don't know. But I was laughing
I
a lot.
was going with the flow.
Okay, I was laughing.
That's what pisses
okay.
me off. I'm like, I'm the only one in the movie theater, so I have no reaction from anybody
Okay.
else except for what
When
my reaction
when I
is.
saw it live, when I saw it with people were laughing, and it's okay to laugh
That's
because
great. I had no reaction like that for anything. I
Okay.
have nothing. When
it was
you're alone,
there's some funny ass parts in this movie, especially the first 45
there
minutes.
was.
Yeah,
And I do not
that-
deny that.
yeah, I laughed a lot through that first 45 minutes, and then we get to the point where we're with the Amy Ryan character and Nathan Lane character, and that part itself, it was over long for one, and there's also shit in there that I can't figure out. For example, I'm not gonna
Yes.
yeah, I'm not gonna like this. I sat with a group of 4 people after the movie, talking about this, and I'm not giving anything away. Amy Ryan hands Joaquin Phoenix a note, opens it, and we read it, but it's never addressed again.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that know mean? But there are also very funny parts in this. There are there's also horrifying imagery in this. Like for example, like what happens to the daughter in that, right? You're like, I was laughing at first. I'm like, I'm not fucking laughing anymore. That's act 2. Act 3, we'll say he gets lost, right? And he goes into that woods, and there's a scene in there. It's like 15 minutes long. It's like a fairy tale. I fucking love that part of the movie. That is probably my favorite part of the movie.
The one that
right
I
there.
have right now is the backdrop, right?
Exactly. I absolutely loved that part of the movie. But again, it would have been a great
But
short
it
film.
had no rhyme or reason why it was there. No, it didn't. Because okay, so you're telling me that what he found in the middle of the woods, that was actually there.
Not at all. But
All right.
I'm saying
So then what are we even talking about there? What is that even a part of?
Yeah.
Like, what was he like on acid? And did he just like all of a sudden like, there's a bunch of people out here, buddy.
Okay, again, I don't that part of the movie is part of the movie they could have cut, but I love that little short film. That short film within the movie. I absolutely love that. To me, it was gorgeous. It was interesting.
With the little angel lady narrator or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like that part. I thought it was interesting, but again, I don't know why it belongs in Beau's Afraid. You know, I only get it a little bit, like how it mixes in with because it's about overbearing mom, right? That's
right.
It's people want to say it's smarter than that. No, it's just as simple as that. You just add a bunch of weird shit, and then we get to the last part, though, Act 4, the final act, and I'm gonna say this: the part in the attic, like people want to look too deep in that, and it's like no, it's pretty simple. It's
No. I get what that's supposed to symbolize.
Yeah.
I get that. Okay. I get this part here. I get this here. I get this part here. And I get this part here. But everything in between, the journey to get there, there was no journey.
Okay.
It made no sense.
I definitely get your point. Right.
And the thing is, what really upsets me is just like there's parts of it that just like, okay, this is kind of crazy. This is kind of a little weird, and I like it. I'm into it. But then they just give you no explanation why.
So part of what so that's part of my criticism is that there's a lot of shit that you're like, what in the even fuck, right? But there's a lot of it that shows masterful filmmaking. There's a lot of it.
Yes. This is where I agree with it.
Yeah.
There's times where I'm like, oh man, this could be awesome, but it's not.
Well, I'm not like there are parts of it that are fucking fantastic, but the problem is, and this is what I read, is this was Ari Aster's first script before Hereditary, before Midsummer. He wrote this, and he hadn't had the money to make it, and this is what came out of it. Beau was Afraid.
And nobody's gonna give him money again because he did not make his money back.
No, they get A24 like here's unlimited budget. He's like, okay, I'm gonna spend $10,000 on this dick monster, but no.
You think that dick monster only cost 10 grand?
Yeah, I know how much it costs, but listen, I do think he will get a chance to make another movie. He won't get a budget like this again, but I do think this movie has really great parts to it. I actually like it more than I disliked it.
And this is okay. All right, here. Let me throw it out. Now that I got all that anger out of my system.
Okay.
Joaquin Phoenix knocks it out of the park like he does
So
in
good, dude. So
everything.
fucking good.
There's even an interview with Parker Posey where she was only there for like 4 days of
Yeah.
shooting, and she's like, she thought she was talking to a light guy, like a guy working on the lights or something. She did not realize she was actually talking to Joaquin Phoenix because of how much weight he gained and everything, and like how he looked.
Can we talk about the performances? All the performances in these are really solid. All the performances.
All the what?
Performances by the
Oh
actors.
yeah, the acting in this movie is far none awesome. The thing is that to get from point A to point C, because I'll say point C since I feel like this is in four parts.
Okay,
I feel
yeah,
like
it is.
I feel like it's Beau's apartment area of where he lives and everything that surrounds that. I feel like the second part is the
Nathan Lane and Amy Ryan's
the
house.
Nathan Lane house scenario.
Yeah.
The third scenario is the whole
Forest,
play
yeah.
in the woods
Yeah.
and all that thing. And the fourth scenario is mom's house.
Yeah.
I feel like those are the four scenarios. Now, each one of the I don't understand why part 2 and 3 exist. I don't get it. And I don't get the leading into it. And maybe if I saw this a second time, which oh God bless God, I hope the fuck God I'm not watching this 3-hour movie ever again. But if I ever watch it again, it is going to be to try to figure out what did I miss in the movie theater? Because I'm sitting there watching it. There's no distractions. No one's near me. It's just me, my notebook, and a big old freaking thing of Mellow Yellow because they don't sell Mountain Dew at movie theaters for some reason.
Yeah, right. They didn't see this again. Mountain Dew, you're like, no, yo, what? Okay, I guess. But
yeah, okay, I guess. And I'll put
So
the orange syrup in it to make it taste a little better. But like my whole confusion, and I think it'd be a lot better about everything if I could just figure out why. Why are we here figuring this out? Like, I understand what conflicts certain people and certain characters were facing. I get that. And I get what's going on, but they just give me no blatant reason why.
Well, there's a lot of wackiness that goes on in this one, like which is unlike Ari Aster. So he has a I gotta be honest. Midsummer, Hereditary aren't very funny movies at all. Like no,
No.
so we're sort of getting Ari Aster leaning into the quote unquote comedy of this movie. I think there are very funny parts of this, and I think there are parts where we're supposed to laugh at, and we did. You know, like,
yeah.
I think there are parts where he thinks he's smarter than he actually is. But there, like I said,
And the
there's
thing
masterful
is-
filmmaking in this too.
Yeah, there is great film making in this, and I mean, if I put it right here and I edit it the way I want to do it, it'll be 10 times better. But I'm just kidding. I am not a film editor. Do not quote me on that. Ari did a great.
I feel like also Ari Aster made this for himself and no one else.
And that's what I feel like too. And sometimes when you make things for yourself, you know, like Batman Forever, they're not good. They're not good. I'm sorry. I say Batman Forever. That's my bad. It was Batman and Robin. Anyway, but
I liked Beau's Afraid more than I disliked it. I'm still thinking about it, and that says something. I'm thinking about this long after I left the movie theater.
I watched, and I am not lying to you when I tell you this. I watched no less than 10 videos explaining this movie to me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but the thing is, there's stuff I already got from it. I already get what the Dick Monster in the attic means.
Yeah.
I already get, I get the visuals at the beginning of that he thinks everything's trying to kill him all the time.
Yeah.
I get that. It's just a thing of security.
You know what I thought was interesting?
You know,
is that we did 2 movies about men-child today, about people who don't want to grow up.
There you go. There you go. And you picked both of them. So what does that say?
No, I'm glad you saw this though. I really am. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
like,
but
I'm still trying to figure out if I'm happy that I saw this movie or not.
Okay, let's get through the quotes quickly because we're going an hour and 40 minutes now.
Oh, dude, man, yeah, we did. We went far on this one this time.
Yeah.
I accidentally drank mouthwash last week. Can I get cancer from that? What is the main Oh, what's that man doing? Oh, we're trying to get him to jump. What do you think I should do? I'm sure you'll do the right thing. There's a lady on the floor with no face or head. Hey, guy. Well, hey, welcome back. You enjoying? I don't even know what I wrote. All right, I have to get broke. I don't think I thought is going to happen. I didn't think it would ever happen. I'm sorry I threw up all over your computer.
I laughed so hard at that, by the way.
What do I do? Well, you smoke it, and then we take you home. Is it just me, or is this car getting smaller? You know what that remind me of? That remind me of Wayne's World.
Oh yeah, I got you. You just
See, Beau, you're not the only kid here. Is that the kind of girl you're attracted to?
You know, I feel like that might be the kind of girl you're attracted to.
Anyway, nothing in life is more important than choosing your companion. I love that one. Hey, did you know that your mom's a cunt? Drink the paint with me. Drink the paint. Follow every rainbow to find a dream. Did you know? No one actually said that. It was on a sign when they walked past it.
I love the signs, by the way. I tried to read as many as I could. While
I tried to too. You will find a plot of land and build a house with your own hands. She will get pregnant because you will have sex with her. I searched for my family my whole life, and I'm all alone. I wanted a normal life. I wanted a valid one. He died on top of me, inside of me.
Can you tell me you didn't laugh at that? Can you honestly say that?
Yeah, of course I did. Mona, who is petrified of squirrels. I really thought I was gonna die. I gave you my whole fucking life. You took. He had a healthy working conscience, but I ignored it. That's it. That's all of the quotes I got.
Okay, what's your score for this? Don't do it, dude. Don't do it.
Give it. It's hard, all right? Because is it beautiful parts? Yes. Did Joaquin Phoenix play a guy you lost him in? You lost Joaquin Phoenix. Yes. Everybody knock it out of the park. Yes. Dude, has to be. I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3 even.
Fair.
And the reason being again is look, I love artsy stuff. But this just lost me so badly.
Yeah. Mine is actually a 3.6. Like I said, that's not
You didn't even hit 4? Wow.
No, like
I thought you'd jizzle over this like a freaking YouTube video.
I understand the criticism, and that's the thing. I definitely see that, and I do think that it being Ari Aster's first movie, and he's like, "Oh, I get to make this now." It was kind of a little thing. The more I talk about it, the more I kind of like it. But I'm sticking with my main score because I'm sure a year from now I'll go back down to 3.6. The more I talk about it, the more I like it. But I understand the criticism, so I'm keeping it cool with the 3.6. I'm not a person who thinks this is the best movie ever. I'm not the person who hates it at all. Because like I said, there's masterful filmmaking within this movie. It's just not consistent throughout. And it's like you said, there's hard shit. Like, why the fuck is this even there? Like, and so that's it. It's 3.6 for me. And one thing, I cannot recommend this to anyone.
I don't
I
know who to
can't.
recommend this to.
Yeah.
I can't. I'll be like, it's
The
a
only people
movie.
the only people that I recommend this to are people who watch movies, so I can get
Mhm.
their opinion of it, you know? But I can't
Right.
recommend this
That'd be it.
to my family or friends or anything like that, you know? And
But
so,
yeah, like
that's what that is. Now, I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. What is the audience score for Beau is Afraid? And there's a audience says and
34.
critics it says
34.
70. Here's what it says.
All right.
Audience says it's very long, very confusing, and definitely not for everyone. But love it or hate it, it's hard not to respect Beau is Afraid's ambition, which is it's an ambitious movie for sure. Now,
You know, a guy driving a car that runs into a whole family and kills them, you got to give it for his ambition to try to drive that car.
okay, what is the critic score for Beau is Afraid on RottenTomatoes.com?
It's the critics. They're gonna give it something fucking crazy high. It's gonna be like 83% or something.
Also 70%.
What?
Yeah, I know this
No
exact same
way.
thing for the critics and audience. So here's the critics' consensus. Beau is Afraid is overstepped to the point of erasing the line between self-flagellation and self-indulgence. Ari Aster's bravura and Joaquin Phoenix's sheer commitment give this Iraq Odyssey undeniable power. Here's what I'm gonna do with this one. I'm gonna read one bad review and one good review.
All right, go for it.
Yeah. So we'll start with the bad review. This is from Richard Roper. Everyone knows who he is. Chicago Sun-Times. Beau is Afraid is a bore, I'm afraid. And here is a good one. And it's it's a 4 out of 5 from Bob Grimm at Reno News and Review. I'm very happy that Beau never took his extreme anxiety POV to Costco at peak hours. Watching something like that would have killed me. but yeah, that's Beau's Afraid. Neil's happy he has to watch this again. He's happy that it's over. I might watch it again if it shows up on streaming, but I don't see myself catching it like at the theater or buying this movie at all. But I liked it. Neil most likely he understands it, parts of it, and I understand parts of it. But Neil's he's like, what the fuck? And I'm parts of that too. Like, what the fuck? But
I
Beau's
mean,
Afraid.
I mean, and I really tried, bro. I'm
I
not
know.
gonna sit here and say I didn't because
Yeah.
one, I'm okay with Joaquin Phoenix,
Yeah.
even though I jab at him every now and then because
Yeah.
I know it upsets you. But I like Joaquin Phoenix, and I love movies that he makes, and I love Arias. I mean, Heredity and Midsummer. I rewatched Midsummer just like last week, just
Yeah.
because you mentioned it again because your birthday party is gonna
Yeah.
be it, and man, good stuff. But guys, this is one of those movies that just know when you're walking in. It's
Yeah.
not. It's going to be different.
Yeah. So next week, what are we watching, Neil?
It is Guardians of the Galaxy. Like literally, my feed right now is nothing but people that have been at Guardians of the Galaxy already. Like
Yeah,
taking pictures in the seats in front of the Guardians.
I have a tickets for Monday. Oh, so next week. So
Hey, this is Tulsa. I can buy tickets and go right now. Like literally, like they're not filling the.
Oh, really?
I mean,
To me, this to me, it's. I love the other Guardians of the Galaxy films. Those are my favorite Marvel films. If I had to pick like a characters from it. It's been Guardians of the Galaxy since I've seen it. So I'm really excited.
So far, the little things I've seen while I've been getting the news together today.
Mhm.
Best movie since Endgame.
Oh wow!
Best Guardians of the Galaxy. Period.
Okay.
Like literally, like that's what the feedback is.
Okay, what's the other movie we're seeing? What's the stream movie we're seeing?
I don't know. Yeah, I think you picked one. Oh no, we're gonna do a movie that we missed because of Panic Fest.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back and cut, a little bit. And we are going to do a Good Person with I believe
Freeman.
it's Morgan Freeman and Florence Pugh.
Pugh,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So then we're going to review that one, and we're going to review, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy with me and my big nerd out over everything.
Yeah, I might go make a sandwich when Neil starts doing that stuff because he's got a lot to say.
Dude,
but
you should make a sandwich while you're on the screen.
Yeah, I should just start doing it. And just
bring down the mustard, the mayo, cut the tomato and lettuce. All right. Anyway.
All right. Well, You guys can find us online at moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/podcast. Go to w2mnet.com. The W number 2M as in Mary net.com. Find our podcast along with a bunch of others. Go to go to, you can find us on Twitter, MTS Podcast, on Instagram, MTS Podcast. If you guys want to become a patron, give us a couple bucks every week. We make use free stuff for more content. Go to patreon.com/movies don't suck. If you guys want merchandise with shit on it, with our faces or
With
our
shit
logo.
on it? Why are you putting shit on it? That's weird, bro. Don't put shit on
It just
stuff.
smells so good.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Go to bonfire.com, search Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. If you guys want to send us an old-fashioned email, info@moviesdon'tsuck.net or moviesdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com. And where you find podcasts, Movies That Don't Suck and Something to Do. What do you do for small businesses?
If you got a small business, just let us know. Give us the info. Send us the info. Make the info happen to us, and make sure you can send an email, message, or you can just throw a pigeon and put a code on it. Send it to us. We'd like to advertise your business for free to our thousands of listeners, our millions of followers, right here at Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do.
You good?
I don't know. That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. My name's Neil.
I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, no matter how hard you try, you can't fly until someone hits your Peter with a pan. Have a good day. Hey guys, thank you for all watching us today. We had a good time talking to
long
movies.
one.
A long one. I think the Star Wars thing, and you
Yeah.
forever, man.
I did, sorry.
You did forever. I mean, you were gone
I
for
feel
like 10, 15
I
minutes.
filled up 4 2-liters, so.
Dude, you have a toilet. I know you do. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being around for the whole thing. Have a good night. Have fun. Be safe. Take care of each other. Love each other.